Hey guys, sorry I haven't been uploading lately, just haven't had a whole lot of YouTube worthy content. I've been on Instagram mainly lately, with some photos and short videos on there. Anyway, to the point of today's video, I found a couple more fry this morning. I'm assuming Zebra Daniel again because they look pretty similar to what that last one I had was, but they're tiny little specks. It's not exactly something specific to the Zebra Daniels. But the place I found them is, well, probably not that uncommon, but I found them in the overhead sump this morning while I was doing my weekly maintenance, just cleaning all my media and that. So yeah, I pulled all the media out, and then I saw in there a little tiny fish moving around, and then I found a second, but I couldn't leave them in there. So I poured the water they were in, even with the gunk in there, because I wanted to clean that out anyway, into here, because I've just got the yabby here at the moment, because I moved all the bristlenose fry into there, and all the adult bristlenose into the big 220. So now I'll just show you the yabby while I'm here. Yeah, so there's the yabby. Now you can actually get a decent look at it. Now, you're probably not going to be able to see it, the fry on the camera, even if I can, because I have a hard time spotting them. I've only been able to see one in here since I poured them in, so it's possible the other died. I mean, I would have loved to have netted them instead and put them in either there or here properly, but they're too small for the net. They fit through the holes. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to spot it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see myself spotting it at the moment, but yeah. So they're, assuming they're both still alive, there's still two in here. One of them I assume is still alive because I saw it a couple of times, like an hour or so between those times, so it should be fine. But to get in here, obviously they either hatched in here and then got sucked into the power head, or the eggs got sucked into the power head and went up in there. It's also possible the eggs got stuck inside the plumbing somewhere, like just stuck to the edge of it, and then they hatched there, and that is leaking. That's not good. Should be alright. It should only just leak back into the tank anyway. So yeah, it's good to see my Danielle is still breeding for me, because you can see that smaller one in there. That's the one that was a baby. So in about a month or so, it's grown to that size. So they grow pretty quick, which is good. Well, they grow quick to start off anyway. So yeah, I might have to look into trying to purposely breed them, but the thing is I can't have any more tanks, so that's kind of difficult. But I have got the breeding net and a little breeding box, I guess you could say, that both go in the tank, so I could use them. Separate the mothers when I think they're about to lay eggs. I'll have to look into how they breed again, whether they're fertilised internally or externally. Work out how to do it. Sorry, dropped my phone. Try and show you some of the bristlenose fry as well. You can sort of see them up in that corner. Yeah, I still had 35 when I swapped them over, but I did find one dead a couple of hours ago and pulled it out. There's a couple under the driftwood there. Some up in that corner. They're all over. I just love having a bigger tank. So hopefully they'll grow a bit quicker now, so I can sell them off or trade them for more adults, or try and get some albinos, because you can breed albinos without having any because they've got the gene, but yeah, it's just well, I don't know if they all have the gene or if some just have it, but yeah, last lot I had that bred, they did have the gene, and I kept getting a few albinos out of each batch, but unfortunately then all those died off, adults and fry. Oh, except for two of the normal fry, which is still alive in there. Unless one of them is what died recently. Because yeah, I was actually having some issues. Well, might still be. I'll have to get it checked again. But first it was ammonia in each tank, only a low level, but you don't want any ammonia. So then did gravel vac because I'd been a bit slack on that. I just drained the water normally, but so now I'm doing gravel vacs. But that sort of stirred it up a bit and resulted in me getting nitrate, I think it was. Pretty sure it's nitrate. So yeah, then that was like really deadly levels, like really high. But I did a 40% water change, or probably a bit under that on each tank, because they all had the same problem. It's like all the problems I have are all the same. What was I going to say? Yeah, so then I went and got that tested the next day after it had been 24 hours since the water change, and I started using stress coat, stress zyme, and tap water. Because the problem with using tank water that I never really thought of, but should have, is you don't know what's on your roof and what's in your tank. You could have dead animals, crap, like from the animals, you know, whatever, anything could be in there. So if you're going to use that, you still need to treat it, but you're better off using tap water and treating that, just to get rid of the chlorine and that. And I recommend doing the pre-filter like I do as well, because, well, that helps to clean out anything else you've got in there that could be a problem. Excuse me. What else was I about to say? Yeah, I had to pull all the plants out of here earlier, the live ones, because when I did the large water change, I was also recommended to put all my plants and ornaments in hot water, like as hot as I could get it. So like he recommended boiling, but he said, you know, hot as the tap could go, it would be fine, which is fairly hot. So yeah, I think that must have damaged the plants a bit, so they were all decaying in there. So I pulled them out in here. That one's doing pretty bad. Those ones are doing alright, apart from the fact that fish are eating them, because they won't last much longer. But I plan on getting some Anubias sometime soon. I know Petstock has it by itself as well as on the driftwood, so I'll try and get some alone. Like, they didn't have a price for that, they just said the driftwood price, so I have to ask them what it is when I go back in tomorrow to get the water tested again. But yeah, hopefully it's relatively cheap, because otherwise eBay's, well, for just the plants, like not much cheaper than some of the ones with driftwood I think were, because you've got to pay for postage. And yeah, I'm happy to just have them separate and not on driftwood already, because then I can just tie it straight onto the driftwood I got. I'm not sure if I've showed off the aircraft carrier I got. I think I might have in a shorter video. But yeah, I got that for $10 off someone on Facebook, so bargain. It's a little damaged on the back, like besides what should be there, but it's on the back, so I can live with it. It's not like it's being seen. Another thing I got as well as those, the stress zyme and stress coat. This was also recommended to me. I've been wanting to get it for ages, but never got around to it. So yeah, now I've got that in all my filters. This one already had some, but I added some new stuff to it. I got some better quality wafers for my fry mainly. I'll still keep using the cheap stuff on the adults till it runs out. Then they'll all get that. And once the tropical flakes run out, I'm going to get better quality stuff there too. And I think the final thing today will be, I've just this morning, well, like an hour ago maybe, put the large bit of driftwood I got from the dam in. So it's still got a bunch of air bubbles on there, even I've tried to get rid of them. But yeah, to treat that, I soaked it in hot water in the bath, untreated, a couple of times for a couple of hours each, like full hot water. Then I used my pressure cleaner to spray it all off. Got rid of most of the moss, which is a shame, because I would have liked to have kept that, but I don't know what's in it, so better to play it safe. Then I treated it a couple more times in the hot water, and the last time, or last 2 times even, I used what's my stress zyme in that. So it should be safe now, and that should hopefully lower the pH for me, because I didn't end up saying that earlier, but pH is the problem I've got now. It's a bit high in all the tanks. So I bought some oxy shells from Coles, a little white thing there. It's not a full one because I cut a bit off to put in here, and a full one in there. Now, as well as oxygenating the water, they're supposed to stabilise your pH. So yeah, hopefully they'll do that job and I won't have to get any pH down, because I don't really have heaps of money. I believe that would be all. Yeah, that'll be it. So don't know when my next video will be, because I don't have a whole lot of YouTube worthy content to do. It's mostly Instagram, so go check me out there. It's QLD_Aquarist, I think. Pretty sure that's what it is. So yeah, I'll see you there, or see you next time here on my channel. Have a good one.